Jyotishamapi tajjoti. This is the fifth verse. From 13 onwards, 14 onwards. 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 5 verses are material for you to sit in the seat of meditation and turn your mind's attention in that direction indicated in those verses. So these 5 verses, if you have got by heart, in the seat of meditation you will know in what direction I must hold my mind's attention. The last one. Jyotishamapi tajyotihi. That is Jyotishamapi. Among the lights, it is the light of all lights. These stanzas or these ideas are there in all the scriptures. In every scripture in the world, irrespective of the caste or the creed or the prophet, in all scriptures, the Atman, the Self, the God, the state, the Lord in the heart is described as light. And the students who just read the scriptures without the help of a teacher, they understand, oh, Lord is a light. With that concept, they sit down for meditation. After a month or 2 of regular meditation, they get up and come to the teacher. Swamiji, I have reached. Where have you reached? I had darshan. I had seen God. Really? Hey, disciple, my prostrations to you. You have seen God? Tell me now, privately. Hey, everybody go. Because he is going, I am going to be the disciple. Because he has already known it. Swamiji, what am I to tell you? It is very difficult to express. Yes, I have heard. In scriptural masters also say it's very difficult, but try to tell me something. On the 17th of September, in the afternoon, when I was sitting for meditation, how, Swamiji, how to explain? Oh, a ball of light rolled from my right to right in front of me. It stood there in front of me. God. Ball of light. Then what did he say, or what did he didn't say anything to me. He gave me his darshan, his vision. And then what happened? He went by the left. He left by the left. And he came by the right. Right? And left by the left. Right? But God is immortal, eternal, immutable, changeless, permanent. Then how can He come and go? He should have permanently stayed with you. Swamiji, Lord, out of His infinite kindness, give me a darshan, a vision, and gone. Now what are you thinking about? Now what is your experience? That is why I came to you. What I want to complain about. Complain about seeing God. I am just telling you what happened. When I was thus looking at that mass of light, Swamiji, it is not this earthly, it is divine. It is something like 20,000 suns together came into my room. It was a terrible light, and I looked at it. I made a mistake. I should not have looked at it. Now I look at it. At that time, I heard in my medulla oblongata a grr, grr sound. Something in me has burned. God went. And now what is the condition? I can't meditate. Whenever I sit for meditation, splitting headache. Why? grr, grr. But thus a chain of stupid imaginations and the fellow suffers. And if you tell him that God cannot roll up into you and then roll out of you, it is not a ball, it is not like... Swamiji, you seem to have not read our Upanishads. All our Upanishads is the light of all lights, and that is how what I see. Light of all lights has got a deep significance. It's not a word meaning. It is meant for only those who have purified the mind. They will understand. Because the teacher was talking to such pure people only. That's why this scriptural literature is called secret. This is not secret. You should not hear it. Unless you are prepared for it, you will misunderstand and understand it. Now, this peculiar light of consciousness is not only a light that illumines all the sources of light in the phenomena, but is a unique light. You also know darkness with the same light, isn't it? Is there enough light in the room? Oh yes, it's bright, bright. How do you know? Who told you? I am conscious of it. Very good. What is the condition behind through the window? Oh, that is dark. How do you know darkness? Who told you that it is dark outside? What are you talking, Haji? I am conscious of it. See that? The consciousness in you is a unique light, that it can illumine light. With the same felicity, it can illumine darkness. See? So it is not a phenomenal light we are talking. It is a unique light which is not antithesis of darkness, but it is a light awareness, light of awareness, that awares, becomes conscious of the principle of light and the principle of darkness. Thought movement. Thought movement is the intellect, and therefore the scientist is right when he said that time is an intellectual concept. Now, events happening to me means what? Thoughts. No event can happen without thoughts. In deep sleep there are no events. So interval between thoughts, said the great Rishi, is time. So, in order to have thoughts, objects are necessary. So first objects emerged, then I became conscious of the object called thought. And when the second thought came, other than the first thought, the interval between the two is called the first second. So then, when does did matter start? Matter started at zero time. Objects. And consciousness we became conscious of the object, the first object. Zero time. Then a second thought, the first unit of time. Thus both of them are anadi, beginningless. Atman, the self, of course, is beginningless. But even matter is, when you analyze it, are beginningless before time. Zero time is before measure of time. That is why we say that matter is conditioned by time. True. But the first matter that came out is zero time. Zero time is timeless.